Thank you, Jay, for that introduction. I'd also like to thank the First District Board for all the hard work and effort they've put in to putting together one of the best Fall Fest ever. We have so much to be proud of in the state of Wisconsin. Besides, of course, World Championship cheese and beer, and of course the Green Bay Packers, we are a hard-working, no-nonsense, just get the job done without getting the credit kind of people. We value freedom, liberty, personal responsibility, and individual opportunity for all. Throughout our great history, every generation has risen to the challenge and confronted head-on the problems that are facing us. But I have to tell you, I'm worried about our future. My wife Amy and I have 3 kids, a 5-year-old son Will, a 2-year-old daughter Audrey, and God willing, a baby boy will be born next week. It's my wife and I, our small way of contributing to the conservative movement. But my wife Amy and I, we worry about the kind of state that our kids are going to be growing up in. Like you, I know that we are at a crossroads in the state of Wisconsin, and the future of our state hangs in the balance. That's why I want to run for Lieutenant Governor of Wisconsin. We need a proven leader in that position with strong experiences on issues facing Wisconsin, so that our residents can help make sure that a Republican governor gets elected next November, and so that our state gets back on the right track. We need leaders who understand that there are moms and dads sitting around the kitchen table in the state of Wisconsin as we gather here today that don't know how they're going to pay their bills because they have lost their job. We need leaders who understand that there are seniors lying awake at night who tell me that they are worried because their Social Security check is not keeping up with the increased cost of property taxes, prescription drugs, insurance, and their grocery bill. We need leaders who understand that our education system is not reaching its full potential, and what it takes to ensure that our students can achieve at international levels to be ready for the global competition ahead. I've been working on all of these issues, both in the private sector and in the public sector. In the private sector, I work for a small real estate business, Hedeman Real Estate Company in Monroe, Wisconsin. And over the past decade, I've served my state and my country in private life, or in public life, as a state representative in the state assembly for the past 5 years, as a chief of staff to State Senator Joe Lightbaum from Sheboygan, for Governor Tommy Thompson and his tax and revenue policy team, to also, when President Bush appointed Secretary Thompson to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, I served with him in Washington, D.C. Now let me ask you one question today. Do you think that Democrats can lead our state to a brighter future? No! Neither do I. In fact, from lost jobs to higher taxes and spending to defending the teachers' union and the status quo in education, I know that they have failed us. As conservatives, it is our time to lead us forward. I challenge you here today to do 2 things. First, get to know me. Get to know my strong experience and the fact that I have beat the liberal special interest groups in Madison 3 times in elections to this state assembly, with President Barack Obama winning 64% of the vote in my district and me getting 56%. And second, convince your friends and neighbors, and yes, even the relatives that you don't necessarily like, to join our conservative cause that will lead our state forward, not by growing our government, but by relying on the principles that we cherish so much today: personal responsibility, individual opportunities, and freedoms and liberties that have got us to this point. If better days are ahead in Wisconsin, it is up to you and it is up to me. Let's work together to get the job done. Thank you.